All right. So today, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. So today, I'm gonna talk about the crypto trend in 2020. So let's begin now. So before I go into the topic, I'd like to introduce a little bit about myself, though. So I'm an entrepreneur and also a speaker in Ho Chi Minh City. So I've been to more than 20 meetups and events as moderator, organizer, and even speaker. So most recently, I went to the World Blockchain Forum in 2019, and last year is Vietnam Blockchain Week in 2018. So currently, right now, I'm the Chief Marketing Officer of Incognito Blockchain, and so today we're gonna talk about the crypto trading exchange and what it's gonna be in the future. So as you guys are on here, so I believe that is because you guys are traders. Everyone is traders, and so there must be a few very popular names. You must be very familiar with Binance, Coinbase, right? So the first generation of crypto exchange is centralized. So we have Coinbase, Binance, and for the second generation, we have decentralized crypto exchanges. Okay, so and there's a very interesting fact about this. It is 99% of cryptocurrency trade. It happens on the centralized exchanges, and that means that you have to pass the required KYC, and it means you expose your information to the public, right? So what's so dangerous about that? The reason is that in 2019 alone, there's more than 3 major attacks on the blockchain, on the crypto world. So for the most recent one is in July 2019, $32 million were stolen from Tokyo cryptocurrency. And in May 2019, hackers stole over $40 million from Binance cryptocurrency exchange. And in the beginning of this year, we have Quadriga. It is the biggest amount being stolen this year. It is $142 million in Bitcoin. So there's a very interesting story about this. Okay, so for the founder, Quadriga is the biggest cryptocurrency exchange in Canada, and it announced that it cannot get access to it is a fund of more than $142 million in Bitcoins and other digital assets because its founder traveled to India and he actually accidentally died. So when he passed away, he took with him more than $142 million in crypto asset, and the reason is that he's the only one who has the access to the fund, and he controls everything. So after that, the fund, more than 122,000 members who invested the money on Quadriga, lost all of the money. So the risk is really big right here. And because we are putting all of our trust, information and funds and money, our investment, our savings to one entity. It's called centralized. So for that reason, we found that this is a very big issue on the market right now. So we find out a solution. So before we come to the solution, we must know why the hack happened. So these the 3 most popular reasons for it. So the first is phishing. It is that people, they create a very similar website to a famous crypto exchange like Binance or Coinbase. And user they log in, they put in the information, password and everything. So those cheaters, they're gonna use the information to log in the official website and withdraw all the money. And the second type is scam. Scam is that the people, they create an exchange, a crypto exchange, a new one with very high profits, 0 transaction rate, and everything sounds amazing on this one. But there's one thing. It is that after a while, after they get enough the money to live the rest of their life, they're gonna just shut down the exchange, and people lost the money. So everything happens because the centralized crypto exchanges, they work on a custodial mechanism. It requires you, every traders, to put in your like personal information, passport, and a credit card, everything, and your money into it. And they control everything. So when something happened to them, it happened to the entire members. So how do we fix this? How do we fix this problem right now? So the reason is that custodial, right? So the only solution we can do is we create a non-custodial mechanism where like with a layer of privacy and your information will be safe. So the non-custodial is nothing new. It's like other like decentralized exchange, they're already doing it. But what is different is that we add a layer of privacy. So no information needed in order to register on the platform. So that is why we introduced you the Incognito DEX, P DEX. The P, it represents like privacy, and DEX is decentralized exchange. So what's so special about PDEX? It is trustless, non-custodial, like you don't have to put any personal information here, but you can still trade. And also it's private, and it has a high throughput, low latency, and very low transaction fee. You can consider it as zero as well. So in order to put it into more like clearer perspective, you got to put into comparison with other exchanges on the market right now. So we have 99% of traders that do trade on a centralized exchange, which is CES. And the rest, we have like recently we have DES, decentralized exchanges, but here we make it an upgrade to the decentralized exchange, which is private decentralized exchange PDEX. So we are PDEX, it is trustless and then custodial, so you don't have to like put in your information and everything to trust them with the money as well, because no one is controlling everything, because it is a peer-to-peer network. And the transaction fee, we have our own token, which is PRV. So the current valuation right now is about $0.2 per PRV. And the transaction fee would be like 0.00001 PRV. It's almost like zero for you guys. And it's like very low compared to other, decentralized exchanges and centralized exchanges. And the privacy, we are proud to announce that we are the only private cryptocurrency exchange decentralized on the market right now. And on PDEX, you can even list your coins, your tokens on that platform within just a minute. So for example, if you want to list your token on Binance or Coinbase, if you want to list a top tier platform, it's gonna cost you like around a few $100,000, and it's gonna take like months of processing it on the documents and everything. But with this one, you can only get your coin token up there in minutes. So this is the problem of the privacy, the security of the investment, because okay, just imagine you've been like investing a lot of money to an exchange platform, and how do you be sure that your investment is totally safe? There's no way, as long as you're using the custodial mechanism, you put your trust and everything into one place. So with this platform, it is not gonna happen for the security. It's gonna be safe for your investment. So how does it work? How does the market work? It's different from like other decentralized exchanges or Binance or Coinbase. So, for example, on Binance and Coinbase, the market makers, the liquidity market makers, they set the price at different points. But on PDEX, everything is automatically set. So the market has its own mechanism to make things happen, to adjust the price. So here's how it works. So, for example, there are pairs of trading coins on the platform. In this example, it is like PTC and ETH, right? So we guarantee we had a pool of PTC and ETH with 10 PTC and 400 ETH. It means that it guarantees the exchange rate of 1 BTC for 40 ETH. Okay, so let's call the pool A BTC is X and pool B ETH is Y. So here's how it works. X multiplies by Y always equal a constant K, which in this case is 4,000. Right here, it's 4,000. So remember that number in mind. Keep it in mind. Okay. So for example, in the first case, so if someone want to buy Bitcoin, one Bitcoin, so he puts in 40 ETH. Is that correct? He puts in 40 ETH. So when he puts in 40 ETH to the pool, to this pool, so we're gonna charge them a transaction fee. So for example, in this case, let's say it's 0.1%. So we have 40 ETH, 0.1%, we have like 0.04 PETH. So what's gonna come into the pool? So the pool is currently at 400 ETH. So right now we're gonna add a 40 and we're gonna minus the transaction fee. So why do we minus? Because the transaction fee is not like, it's gonna be, it belongs to the liquidity, the market makers who like put the money here in the first place for the people to trade. So we minus them into the equation. So we have like 439.96 Ethereum, private Ethereum on the pool. So how do we define the amount of BTC left? We use the formula for 1,000. We divide it for the number of ETHs left on the pool, which is like 439.96. So we're gonna have like 9.092 BTC. So in this case, you're gonna see that when someone buys with 40 ETH, he's actually gonna get 0.908254 BTC, which is not like 1. So if another one who make the same trade, he buy another 40, so he's gonna charge a fee of 0.04, and now the pool is gonna be like 476.92 ETH, which means that the BTC pool remaining is 8.3, and right now, the price of the PTC per 40 ETH will be 0.7. So you can see that the price of, it's the same amount, okay? You put in 40 ETH, but you get out of only, for the first case, 0.9, and for the second case, 0.7. So the market adjusts itself, because like if you make someone make the trade in the first place in this direction, if you make the trade in the different direction, you're gonna make profit. But you make the trade in the same direction, you're gonna make a loss. So this is how the market adjusts itself to guarantee that the price is always at a constant point. So this is how the market works. And so for this solution, I mean like on PTX, so everything is works like regulated, not by some people, and also it's private, because there's a unique wallet for you to trade. Because every time you put in, you want to trade like you want to send, like for this example, you want to put 48 ETH in a pool, but you don't use your like personal wallet, because we design a very unique wallet address on the Incognito blockchain platform that it is incognito, okay? And you can just send any amount of coins, token you have to that wallet, and use that wallet to make a trade. Because like any transactions to and from that wallet is not traceable on the platform itself. So therefore, everything here is private and is safe for your account. And another motivations for the traders to trade here is that right now, in the first few months, we're gonna apply the transaction fee of almost zero. No transaction fee on the platform. And it's totally private, and if you want to try it out, you can even create your own tokens on this exchange as well and get it listed. So when we talk about the future of cryptocurrency exchange, I want to talk about something that is gonna fix, like the future is something that is gonna fix the current problems. So the current problems I do believe right now in the crypto exchange world is that it has like low security, low level of privacy, and it also like has some like low latency as well, high latency. So with this platform, it's gonna solve all of the current problems of the cryptocurrency exchange market, and it is also the first ever private decentralized exchange in the world. So it's coming soon now on like November 12th. So it's really kind of worth the try if you get like guys just go and try it, because maybe this will be like the only one step for you guys in the future. It's safe, it's private, and everything is cool. Yeah. So in order to conclude my presentation today, so I want to say that a lot of things happened in the crypto world in the past few years, and the crypto trading, there is more and more people trade on the platform. We realize there are like potential problems, and in this case, I want to say mostly it's about privacy, and there are strong examples in the first few months that people like they have the hack, hundreds of millions of dollars have been stolen, and I do believe that this will be like the future trend of the crypto exchange platform if you really believe in it. Okay, so I think that's it for my presentation.